back again. In this video, I kind of want to talk about my struggle with being anemic, and right now that is the only thing stopping me from getting everything done for surgery. I passed all my other tests. I have sleep apnea, so they have me on the CPAP machine. I passed my endoscopy, found out I have acid reflux. I've been tested for celiac disease because of my problem with iron deficiency. They think that that might be a possibility. I could have some kind of allergy to food. But my struggle with anemia and low iron has been going on since as far back as me being 14 years old. So about 10 years, around there. And my doctors never really looked into it, worried about it. They put me on iron pills, and after a while I quit going to the doctors because I didn't really care about my health. I didn't care about myself. So whenever I started going to the doctors for surgery, I started to care about my health more. And I wish my doctors would have looked into my iron more in the beginning so that I wouldn't be struggling to get everything fixed now. Because my last 6-month appointment was August 23rd. So the PA that works with my surgeon had guesstimated that I would be having surgery in September because it only takes a week or two for my insurance to approve, and that would have been great. I've been looking forward to it, and I get a call that my iron is still too low. So I went to a hematologist and found out that my iron was too low. He said that I can't absorb iron from food. I can't absorb the iron pills. My body just won't do it at all. I've been on iron pills for years, and it won't do anything at all. So I went on August 4th for a 6-hour iron infusion. Worst experience ever. To have to sit in a room with a bunch of other cancer patients who are getting chemo, and it's like you're in this mindset that, well, my life's so bad and I just want things to be better. I want to get surgery. I want to get it over with, and I want to live my life. And then you're stuck in a room full of cancer patients, and it's like these people are here fighting for their lives. They're here a couple times a week. And the one guy that was there I was there for 6-7 hours. He was there all day, sitting in a chair, getting his treatments. And it's kind of upsetting because I feel like my life's so bad, but in reality it's not compared to something like that. But I got my iron infusion, and I got my labs done a little too early. They say it takes about a month to 2 months for the infusion to build up to normal sized cells to bring up your iron and your other levels. And I went on the 23rd, which was it was about 3 weeks since my infusion, and I got 22 tubes of blood taken from me. It was a struggle. They struggle to find veins on me all the time. I get poked 6-7 times just for somebody to try and take blood. They had to take it from my hand. They ended up blowing out my vein once they had reached, I think, 12-14 tubes. And I'm like, well, I need it done. I can't just put off the rest of these tubes. I need all of them. So they poked around some more and finally went back into the same hand that they blew out my vein in and got the remainder of the blood. And I was praying that everything was normal, but I got a call from my surgeon's office, and she had said that my iron was still too low. So I made a new appointment with my hematologist, went and talked to him. My ferritin levels, which are what they look at, is back into the normal, but my actual iron levels are a 24. She says they need to be a 40. So he has faith that if I wait a few more weeks and then go get my blood done again, that everything will be normal, which I'm praying for. I don't want to have to get another iron infusion and then have to wait 4 more weeks to let my iron come up again. I know it's the safe thing to do. I'm impatient, extremely impatient, always have been, always will be. So I'm going on the 13th of this month to get my blood redone. Fingers crossed that it's normal. I have been feeling more awake compared to what I was. I'm not as cold all the time like I used to be, so I feel like it's actually working. Maybe it did take the extra couple weeks. So that's my hope, because the nice thing is my husband took 2 weeks off it was supposed to be a vacation for our anniversary at the end of October, but unfortunately due to financial reasons we can't go on vacation now, so he still has those 2 weeks off. And even though it's our anniversary and my birthday is at the end of October, I'm hoping that I can be approved for surgery and then have my surgery around then. Even though I'd be miserable for both those times, it would be nice for him to be home to help me, because it's hard for him to take time off work. We have a 1.5-year-old little girl, so it's going to be tough on me to have to try and take care of her by myself while he's gone. He works 12 and 16-hour shifts, so it would be a little bit rough. But that's my hope for my anemia to be normal. Everything else is normal. So that's it. I'm going to make a couple more videos probably today. But that's it. Thank you.